What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lindsay Till. It's kind of a collection of different things on this channel. It's kind of evolved over the years. Incorporates some fitness, some plant-based nutrition, some of my Christian faith, my activewear business, day in the life. It's kind of a mishmash of different stuff. So if you've been listening to some of my previous videos recently, I've gained some weight. I used to be at the peak of my whole food plant-based journey where I felt amazing. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how incredible I felt. Just natural energy, happy. I felt so good. I looked so good. My arms were really toned, and I was really at the peak of my nutrition and fitness at that point. This was back in summer of 2020. And I was about 125, maybe a little bit less. Today I'm around 150, into the 140s or 151. For me at 5'4", that's overweight. Definitely not somewhere I want to be. Do I feel completely uncomfortable? No, it's just one of those things that you put on clothes that you used to wear and they're a little too snug, and you know, it just kind of smacks you in the face. Kind of the feelings of just not having as much energy, not having as much motivation, you know, looking at pictures, looking at even video and seeing the differences is really hard, especially coming from where I came from at 240 pounds. Obviously, I'm nowhere near that, but this is the heaviest that I've been in many, many years, and it's just kind of a mental thing. It's hard to hit this point and say, I'm still not insanely motivated to do what I need to do to get healthier, and to feel like I'm gonna constantly yo-yo, and not yo-yo in like a yo-yo diet way, but maybe a little bit. You know, whole food plant-based, if you stick to it, is so incredible, but I love food that's not good for me. I love the taste of food that's not good for me. I don't like what it does to my body. I don't like what it does to my weight. I think a lot of people can relate to that. Like, we just love food that tastes good. And I really commit and stick to my whole food plant-based, even 90% of the time, and kick out alcohol, because that has been the biggest thing for me, because I feel like even if I'm not eating 100% whole food plant-based, the majority of it is, if I'm not drinking alcohol too, it's so much easier for me to maintain. And I only have 3, maybe, but like 3 to 5-ish drinks in an entire week, which is not bad. And that still affects my weight, because I'm just, the way I'm built, I can build muscle quickly, but I can build fat super fast. It's just my genetics, and so I have to be careful with that stuff. And being 36 now, my body is not gonna operate as efficiently, I think, as like a 26-year-old or even younger than that. I have to be very aware of that and be very careful, and just kind of pick and choose and say, hey, if I don't want to eat 100% whole food plant-based, I'll eat 90% or 80%. The rest of it will still be vegan, but I'll allow myself these treats. And then just, I need to not have alcohol, and just kind of like an A/B test, and just kind of eliminate things to see what works. Because even though I feel incredible eating 100% whole food plant-based, it doesn't allow for a whole lot of wiggle room, like going out to eat and stuff that we enjoy to do, especially now living in Florida and exploring new places and new restaurants and just having fun with that. So I need to allow myself that freedom, but I can't go crazy. I can't go overboard, especially when I know what the issue is, because I don't want the scale to continue to climb. I don't want to continue to not fit in my clothes. I'd never, ever, ever, ever want to get to the point where I was. So all that to say, you know, that's a big part of this channel, and a big part of what drew you to this channel if you have been with me for a while. But I'm going to be completely transparent and honest. I'm not going to be somebody who's just like, oh, I'm only gonna do a video when I'm where I wanna be, and pretend that I've never fallen off, and pretend that I've never had these issues, because that's not realistic. That's not real life. That's not what a lot of people struggle with. That's not what I'm going through. So I wanna be real with you and tell you that yes, I used to be 90 pounds heavier than what I am now. At my absolute worst, I was a binge drinker. I would have a pint in a night, eat junk food. I was very, 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 very unhealthy. All that turned around, I stopped drinking. Well, I lost weight first. Honestly, I was continuing to drink, but I did lose 100 pounds doing that because I was calorie counting and working out. But And then in 2018, stopped drinking, didn't drink, didn't have a desire to drink for a few years. And then, you know, at a brewery, you know, would have a cider and whatever. It would never, ever, ever, ever get to that point again. I have zero desire to ever be drunk. I have zero desire to ever be tipsy. Just enjoy the flavor of ciders. So I started incorporating that again. But this is just gonna be a lot of stuff on this channel. And I would love for you to stick around. I hope that you find value, whether it's in the fitness nutrition realm, whether it's in the Christian realm, whether it's just enjoying day in the lives or learning about my activewear business. I probably won't be sharing a whole lot on this channel. I just know I have a couple videos on that, and it's something that I love and have been successful with and am very passionate about, but a random mix of things. So whatever keeps you interested, please come back and like and subscribe and check out the videos as they're launched. I'm gonna try to post one every single Friday. What else was I going to say? If you find any of these videos helpful that you might want to share with those around you, please do, please do. And we're all on this journey of life together, and we all have ups and downs, and just really stoked to have you here. And for this video, I think I'm gonna do as best I can. I'll have to remember to do it though. Showing you what we're gonna eat. So I've been fasting until around lunchtime. So work out in the morning. Lunch will be my first meal. Today we're gonna go to Three Keys. Not sure what we're gonna have there, but I'll share that, even if it's not 100% whole food, which it will not be. But I'll share what we're gonna have there. Some type of mid-afternoon snack, probably Shakeology, because we still have that. Something else maybe with it. And then for dinner, I think we're gonna do like plant-based chicken tenders. He's gonna make mashed potatoes, have broccoli, and then I'm gonna find some really yummy dessert, whole food, plant-based dessert. There's a girl that I follow on Instagram who posts a lot of these things. Some are healthier than others, so I'm just gonna pull. I used to get inspiration from her all the time to make really yummy desserts. And this was back when I was the shape that I wanted to be and I could still eat that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna look for something like that to make for dessert, and it's not gonna be 100% whole food. That is on the docket though for next week. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow, and I'm gonna get easy things that I used to eat all the time, whole food, plant-based. I have my meals, you know, lunch, snack, dinner, kind of all laid out so that I know what I'm eating at each thing. I'm not gonna have temptation. Gonna get me back on track, because once you start eating this way and your taste buds get used to it and they're not craving the super sweets that you've been eating, and they change over. Like, I used to know this off the top of my head, I think it's every 12 days or something. Once they get used to that, they crave the healthy food. So you just have to give it time, and I know this. So that's the plan for next week. I'm gonna work out now and take you along on the rest of the day of what we're gonna eat. So here's my food. I have pizza, no cheese, impossible meat, and mushroom. It was so good. Then Kyle's lunch, he had impossible tacos, chips and salsa, which he didn't really eat, and a side of vegetables. Our dinner was so yummy. Like I said, not 100% whole food plant-based, but we had broccoli, some mashed potatoes, all whole food mashed potatoes with a little almond milk, and some plant-based chicken tenders. Here's the awesome dessert that we made. Tastes like a brownie. It just has cacao and almond flour, baking powder, some nut butter. I put a little bit on top. It was so yummy. So we just went grocery shopping, and I just wanted to show you what at least I got for lunches. So like I said, I fast in the morning typically. If I have anything, it'll be Shakeology. But my first meal will be lunch, and so what I got is some spring mix some organic spring mix, and then I got this from Plant-Based Kiki, this idea. So it's just garbanzo beans that you mash with like a fork or something, and then you put this red hot buffalo, which is vegan, not bad ingredients at all, and 0 calories, so that's nice. Put that on top, so then it's kind of like a buffalo chicken salad. And then I'm gonna cut up some of these mini peppers on top. Oh, cucumber, I also got cucumber that I'll put on top. So kind of make a buffalo chicken salad for lunch. So then for dinner, what I got is some golden potatoes, and I'm gonna air fry those and have them with some G-Hue sugar-free ketchup, have some rice. I used some of those peppers to cook in, have that on the side with some broccoli. So that'll be a really yummy dinner. Dessert will be some oatmeal. I need to go out and get tart cherries today if I can find them at Publix. Have that with cinnamon and some tart cherries and blueberries, maybe a little bit of peanut butter. So like all whole food, really good. Back to my roots of what I was eating, and hopefully kind of get me back on track. So that's pretty much the plan for the week in terms of what we're gonna be eating, or what I'm gonna be eating. So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog now. A little bit tired today. Spring forward kind of has us a little bit off. We just want to chill, but we went grocery shopping. I showed you the food that I got, at least for my lunches, and told you what I was gonna have for dinner the rest of the day, so I'm looking forward to that. Right now, I'm just gonna fold some laundry from last night. I'm gonna sweep the floors, just kind of get it a little bit cleaner. Then we have church. We have some lunch at 3Keys. 3Keys, little plug here. Super yummy place, awesome people, and just kind of relax for the rest of the day. Kyle's dad and stepmom are coming into town tomorrow. They're gonna be here for a whole week, so we'll see them. Kyle took some time off, a few days this week, to really hang out with them, and I can't take time off, but I'll see him over the weekend. Anyway, so I'll wrap up this vlog. Hopefully you found it helpful to kind of see what we're gonna eat. I'm excited to share it with you and kind of the progression, the journey, how it all goes, because I've done it before. I have no doubt that if I stick to it, it'll be good for me. I will get back to where I wanna be and start craving this type of food again. So until the next one.